from this to this.
All just cynics come undone. All just waiting for the gun.
4 years ago, Dublin brothers Alfie and Harry dropped out of school, don't do it kids, and moved to London to follow their dream of becoming the perfect close harmony sibling duo. Now as Hudson Taylor, they've gone from busking on Grafton Street to signing with a major label, and it seems to have all paid off. They've even shared the same bill as dangerous new rock and roll upstarts, the Rolling Stones in Hyde Park. RTÉ TEN met Alfie and Harry, but before we asked them such vital questions as what's your favourite colour, we had to know what's with the name Hudson Taylor.
Well, we're brothers, which is the first question, just to get that out of the way. And
it's our second name.
Second name. Our dad's Hudson and our mum was Taylor, and they just decided to be really fancy and make it.
Or couldn't decide.
I don't want to see you with anybody else. Maybe I'm selfish, I don't know.
Their father was a musician, and in a former life their mother was a dancer. And Alfie and Harry grew up listening to the Beatles, the Beach Boys, and most tellingly, Simon and Garfunkel. It seems they were destined for a life in entertainment of some kind.
I suppose so. Like, it wasn't. There was a point where we sort of started playing together where we wanted to. Like, we were, as Harry was saying, we'd host a lot of parties in our house, or there'd be weddings or something, and our parents would say, oh, get up and do a tune there. And it's more like, okay, yeah, we will. And we'd sing together, or I'd dance, or Harry would play piano. And
the same way, you know.
You're the Von Trapp family, essentially.
yeah, get up and do it.
A mini Von.
Yeah. And then we went away on holidays, and we were like 15 and 16, and started playing on the beach. We met a load of people on the beach and started playing. That was the first time we'd sort of willingly
had a little audience, and we just sort of did covers.
Yeah, did like Oasis, Beatles, all sort of things.
And then when we got back from that holiday, we decided to sort of put some stuff up on YouTube so that those people could find us again, and that kind of spurred into a whole different thing where we were putting up original songs eventually, and
started going busking.
So yeah,
from busking got a few gigs, and yeah, brought us to where we are now.
Hudson Taylor's debut album is called Singing for Strangers. It marks them out as real pop classicists. It's all close harmonies and old-fashioned songcraft that seems to hark back to a golden age of pop. In fact, Singing for Strangers even ends with the warm hiss and crackle of vinyl.
Yeah, it's a nod to the past in a way. We grew up with all that sort of older stuff, so it's influenced us a lot. But we like to think we're contemporary in that we you know, the melodies are different. There's subtle things that people maybe wouldn't necessarily know why, but it's what makes it kind of, you know,
yeah.
The lyrical content, you know, I suppose is quite important. It's not as, I suppose back in the day, the songs maybe were, they'd have a certain lyrical thing about them that made them sit in that era, as well as the music and the sound and the way
it's
it was
the same as if an artist would come out now with a song. Yeah. It sort of appeals.
There's one lyric in particular that got me. It was kind of when I broke into your heart, I threw away the key. You're killing me here, boys. I mean, that is real 1960s brill building pop romance, isn't it?
Well, I suppose, yeah, we are influenced by, because we just listen to it all the time. We listened, you know, it's probably my favourite things to listen to, or like Simon and Garfunkel, or Beatles, or Everly Brothers.
It's kind of a good staple, and you can be listening to anything that's in the charts nowadays, and it might be great, but it's just like after a long day, sometimes it's just so much easier to just go, I'm going to put this on because I grew up with this, and it's like, it makes you feel happy and warm straight away.
From Ray and Dave Davis of the Kinks to the Reed brothers in the Jesus and Mary chain, and then of course there's Noel and Liam Gallagher, brothers in music. They never really do get along, do they? But what about Harry and Alfie?
What? No.
Can you shut the hell up for 1 second, Harry?
No, we're really good. We generally.
It's actually the opposite. It's much more positive thing.
We're best friends, and if we have a problem with something that one of us is doing, we just talk it out. You know.
Yeah, just.
There's definitely no
back of the
alleyway behind the studio.
Yeah, just okay. Work it out. Yeah. No, it's the opposite. It's like. It's totally great that
it's also quite fun to vent about each other in the process of songwriting, and then neither of us will know if we're talking about. Yeah, we might be pissed off with each other. We'll secretly throw a dig in there, but we wouldn't know.
We kind of say it's mostly about food, like who gets the last crisp, who gets the last
Yeah.
triangular sandwich, it's mostly about food, really.
You have
That we
triangular
pick.
sandwiches. I think they're spoiling you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, all the,
I mean, spoiled.
no crusts. You know. it
Well,
has
when
to
it's
be-
on a share platter, they're all in
Yeah, it has to be
triangles, so.
buttered to the edge as well. You know, like I have that.
Monkstown boys for sure. So tell me about girlfriends. Are you married to your music? Are there girlfriends in your life?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
a girlfriend, yeah.
Are they involved with music?
They're involved insofar as they inspire a lot of the songs, as well as political stuff and family and moving to London. Yeah, girlfriends are obviously going to be a big part of, and just general relationships with the opposite sex are going to be a part of songwriting. I think that's a natural thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're both taken, in other words.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that what
my
you're saying
girl-
to your
yeah.
fans? Yes.
But even if we were,
Sorry, girls, we're taken.
We're married to music anyway, which is probably pretty hard for girls
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
deal with.
My girlfriend's a musician as well, and she does a lot of touring, and she's got an album out and stuff. And
who's
she's
that? Can you-
Gabrielle Applin, her name is.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and she's toured here and
Yeah.
there and brought us along with her as well. And we all write songs and stuff together too.
Actually, we have a song on the album
With her.
that we wrote it actually, myself and Alfie, but we got Gabrielle to feature, and that's Beautiful Mistake.
Excellent, excellent.
So,
Asking Harry, will you stop playing with your guitar, please?
it's very annoying. Look at this piece of
Oh,
string.
I hate that,
I need
yeah.
pliers or something.
Teeth. These are just.
Extremely annoying.
You're a perfectionist,
Okay,
really.
let's
Yeah.
put the guitar
I
over
get
there
really
or something.
OCD about the strings just hanging off.
Keep
like
all this. We'll be keeping all this, by the way. Yeah.